Hey there, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your month of February 2022 and your tarot. Just a quick heads up, I don't appear in my monthly tarot forecasts, but I do appear in every other video on this channel, so you can check me out on those. I actually have weekly tarot available for YouTube member supporters and Patreon supporters, and you can find more information in the down bar below about which one might be better for you, and of course links as well. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or simply follow the links in the down bar below. If you're watching your rising sign forecast, you're getting additional clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up. And your moon sign is going to give you the less prominent, albeit still significant, side story that's also playing out throughout the course of the month. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. This month, your big spiritual theme, the big focus is the Queen of Cups, reversed. And I feel like a lot of you Capricorn people are going to be confronting the echoes of negative legacies left by other people. Because the Queen of Cups reversed can indicate narratives, stories, pursuits, and enterprises that have not been given their fair chance because of the ripple effects of influences that either came before you or are still present. The Queen of Cups reversed can indicate here that perhaps the negative legacy is something that is passed down, or something that is collateral effect of an unaddressed wound, or maybe bad decision making on the part of others around you. Now, with the Queen of Cups reversed, this can be a month where, yes, we are going to need to be ready to suspend behavior that may keep a trend like that going, whether this is how things are running in the family, how things are running in relationships, how things are running in business, how things are running in your spiritual life, how things are running with yourself. But with the Queen of Cups reversed, we are getting a chance to face it and realize where we can erase these legacies from our lives. However, it may be a difficult task now and then, because sometimes these things can be seen as very old or have very sympathetic stories attached to them. But the sympathetic side of things, the emotional reasoning, is not necessarily indicative of something that still deserves to be in play. And we have to be able to face these things when they show up, because a lot of opportunities to clear, renew, redeem, or redirect a lot of unpleasantries you've been dealing with in recent weeks or months is also available this month. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, anything relating to practical affairs with family or with your household or living situation, we have the Page of Wands reversed and the Hierophant reversed. Now, a lot of you Capricorn people are going to benefit from an alteration of some kind of limitation, law of the land, policy, standard, or understanding that has kind of run the show, either at your job, in your field, in your business, or maybe even with a financial account or financial matters, because you are now free of it to move on to bigger and better things. With the Hierophant reversed, a change in policy, a change in standard could mean the difference between getting promoted now or having to wait until an unnecessary but, precedented requisite was met. Or perhaps it can indicate an opportunity to get hired at a better job because we no longer have to worry about some kind of red tape getting in the way. Finances are going extremely well this month because with the Hierophant reversed, this transition or maybe rollback of some kind of rule or standard or law of the land is also going to be making it a lot easier for you to drum up a great deal of wealth through both your own personal funds, your personal investments or personal enterprises, as well as your employment situation. In fact, with the Page of Wands reversed, a lot of you are actually getting a chance to walk away from something that you think you have to do in order to make ends meet or to meet some kind of goal, something that you feel like you've traded life, time, and energy for. to stay safe, to stay secure, to make ends meet, to do the right thing is no longer required of you. In fact, with the Page of Wands reversed, something that ultimately has been a drain, or perhaps so time-consuming it doesn't even allow you to advance in your financial or professional goals, is going away this month. Some of you may be finding a reason to quit a job that you have in favor of something better. Some of you may be getting the green light, right? With the Hierophant reversed, it's time for a bit of a jailbreak. Maybe you go for a bit of a transfer or step into another corner of your field or a different vocation with ease. And you're going to notice that this is going to set you up to be on easy street for some time. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, other people in your life, we do have the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Hermit card upright. And something may fall through this month with regards to a team effort, whether it's a working partnership, a collaboration, a family matter, or a friendship group that has maybe dealt with some kind of financial or labor work that was intended to create some kind of reward or payoff for all involved. And with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, I feel like the reason it might be falling through is because one or more people involved can't carry the weight they were assigned, whether it's because they can't carry it anymore because something has come up, or maybe they never could. That might be on a Capricorn to Capricorn basis. However, it does look like you will be subbing this out anyway for something that is going to be a much better fit, because the Hermit, is also going to be showing up with some kind of better prospect. I'm seeing somebody stepping closer to you from a distance, whether this is an old friend, an old ally, or again, possibly a relative, or maybe somebody that you are in contact with now, but you are separated by availability, you're separated by proximity. Somebody that you consider to be an ace in the hole is showing up and pulling off a miracle with you this month. And with the Hermit, a lot of you are going to be spending some time really getting close with this person. This could actually be an old bestie, or again, even somebody that is considered a really close friend, really close ally this month, but just again, separated by time and proximity. You're going to get a chance to not only work more closely with them, but they have some kind of gift for you. I just keep seeing that over and over again. Something is falling through, but I think that in a strange way, it's making room for them and what they have to offer. When it comes to your challenge this month, you do have the Page of Swords upright and the Knight of Wands reversed. So your biggest challenge with the Page of Swords is asking the tough questions and making sure that you are okay with being extremely accurate with the way you ask your questions and solve your problems. Because when we look at getting a chance to leave something that we don't want to do anymore, but we think we have to, with the Page of Wands reversed, or something falling through with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, or dealing with negative legacies with the Queen of Cups reversed, those are all going to require asking the tough questions and being brave enough to challenge the thought processes of those involved. It could be tough because it may also end up being the case that you have to call out certain people in your life for things that they say that aren't true, even if they want them to be, even if you want them to be for that person. Or you may have to call out things that, well, might not necessarily be built on strong foundations, and you know you might step on some toes or hurt some feelings. Or you may have to call out ignorance and a lack of education in a situation where a person doesn't know what they're talking about and they're just saying what they think they're supposed to say. However, with the Page of Swords, this is all in the interest of doing a lot of fixing, a lot of mending, right? We are getting rid of negative legacies. It's going to require brave, tough people. Luckily, you'll also have the Hermit and the Hierophant reversed by your side. The Knight of Wands reversed is indicating that another challenge is getting ready to replace things. Because whenever we get the Knight of Wands reversed, we have to be ready to replace people, replace resources, or replace plans that we thought we could work with, but are already showing that no, this is not the way. There may be some issues that come up this month where we find out that we have to pinch hit, and it's okay if you do, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe some people took that extra personally, or you may feel either due to professional or family obligations, other people may disapprove of you doing so. Like, why don't you let this person do it? It's like, he sucks, or she's incompetent, but you have to. Okay, be ready to make those calls this month. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, we've got the Three of Swords upright and the King of Swords upright. Very polar. And with the Three of Swords upright, a lot of you Capricorn people may have to make some tough calls this month with regards to a very sensitive relationship matter that could put you in a place where you have to break a heart. Now, this could end up being a situation where we have to make a tough call in a relationship or in a household matter or with our kids that nobody really wants to have to make. But it may actually be something that completely changes the futures of all involved for the better. The page, the Three of Swords, however, upright, can create some problems where there may be some issues going on where somebody is allowing external negativity or negativity from the outside of the relationship to influence what we have going on in our relationship, in our marriage, or with our kids. This could be heartbreaking news for all involved, and you may have to make some tough calls, especially if that negativity is being invited in or brought in by either you or your partner. However, with the King of Swords upright, these are executive decisions that do need to be made because the entire relationship situation itself is getting on a higher path. In fact, with the King of Swords upright, this is going to be a month where a lot of you are going to find a new direction, or again, a new goal to aspire to is also going to show up, and you may be getting help. Your relationship could be actually getting some help getting there by an ally or a close friend or relative who is on the side of you. And this may actually be the Hermit or somebody completely different. Some of you may also find, if you're single and available, that there is a new person coming into your space with the help of somebody who is looking to either hook you up, maybe put you in the same place at the same time. And some of you may also find, however, that in order to get started with a new relationship, we have to make sure that we are ready to dust off any kind of old business from a past one that we have maybe left hanging. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.